Hello Internet, what's going on? My name is Seni Fahouri, and welcome back to our Let's Play Sid Meier's Civilization 6 as Gorgo, Queen of Sparta. And so, when we last left off, we were just at 4 cities, and I think we're about to end the turn, and let's just keep going. So... looks like Rome just finished a one... No, it wasn't Rome, it was another player. Oh, dude! No, you didn't. No, you did. What? Lazy and unworthy? That is a slight I will not forget, Geraldo. You think you're so good with your plus 100% deity speed yield bonuses, huh? Huh? Oh, wait. Is this guy about to die? Oh, I think I had this guy parked in,
If I were again beginning my studies, I would follow the advice of Plato and start with mathematics.
Mathematics, the foundation of everything in our world.
Defense is superior to opulence.
I'm not quite oh, I guess I have to pick it up. Alright, so let's move this guy out of the way before he dies horribly. So, Mahabodhi Temple, the great wonder for religious civs, so who knows who got that. Let's see, what's going on? This guy was making his way over here, I think. And let us see what is happening now. So, apprenticeship, I don't think that is going to be useful because I don't see a lot of mines being built. I'm trying to remember why I moved this worker over here, or this builder over here, as opposed to running straight for the stone. Not sure what was going on there. I think I was trying to reach this guy. That could be why. Let's go ahead and expand out towards the coffee, because I think what I want to do is get another amenity going on, which we can grab one from... Is there any way to tell what kind of amenities I have? Like, what resources? Here we go. So we have 4 coffee and a salt. Okay, so another coffee would be kind of useless. But I do have that Pantheon belief that gives +1 food from that. I think that's why I was trying to rush out that way. But I think that's silly. Let's have this guy go back over here so we can improve the stone, and let us pick the. So we've just done mathematics, which allows us to make Petra, although I don't have any great spots for Petra just yet. I think I want to be working on stirrups. Or apprentice. I don't think I'm going to get the mines anyway, so let's just focus on that. And down on the civic tree, we have ourselves military training. We should certainly pick that up at some point. But we could just go further down the tree as well. Certainly trying to pick up Divine Right for the better government type would be good. Civil service requires a boost. The boost is to gross a city to 10 population. Sparta is getting there, but it's going to be their housing cap, so it will be a little bit slow. I think what I will do is I will focus on theology. Now, even though we cannot found a religion... Wait, 3 or 4? Can we still found a religion? How many great profits points do we have? No, we're not going to get it. Okay. So we're not going to get that boost, so we'll just hard culture it out. Let us go ahead and change some policies around. So I don't think we're making any more settlers. Except that guy, he's about to be done, so we could certainly switch that out. I don't think with any huge consequence, because if you look at the production stats, it's like, we need 2, and we're making 22, that's fine. Let us go ahead and swap out the production boost for a... Let's do a quick land surveyors, and we'll buy some tiles up. And I'm happy with charismatic leader, and these are still fine. Just want the extra rider points would be good. Let's do accept, and unit needs orders. The scout is going to go over here. This warrior is not going to fight. He's going to run away. Okay, we're going to see the orders. We have our hoplites here. I'm just going to have them explore this area down here a little bit. So I'm going to have this guy go over here. And we'll have him as his buddy-buddy because hoplites get a +10 when they're together. And this warrior is just going to stand on this hill. Got a defensive boost from that. And I think we're good. Let's move on. We have 117 gold. We could buy something with that gold. I think we could buy... I think it's 3 more gold to get a... we could buy a watermill here. That would be a good production boost, but that's going to be 160 gold required, which I think we will be a little short of next turn. I think we're going to be actually very, very close to 160, so we'll see how that plays out. Yeah, I would certainly like to get... well, the granny's being built here. We could try building the... rushing the watermill over here. Do we have it in Athens too as well? No, we don't have it here as well, but it's going to be built in 3 turns, so we won't want to build that. Let's just go ahead and hit next turn. Alright. That's right, I want to try to build the mines on the iron over there, but I think it's going to take too long, so that's fine. Alright, hey, he wants to take one of my many coffees for a gypsum and some money. Can I squeeze some more blood out of the stone? No? Okay. I have to give open borders. I don't know what to think about that. He is kind of far away. I think it'll be fine. You can't just do 1 for 1, buddy? Oh, jeez. No, I don't want to do that. What if I just give you hard up cash for that? Alright, you know what? No, actually, I want a bit of that gold because it'll allow us to build that watermill next turn. So let's just go back to what he... Wait, wasn't this the deal? Oh, I'm getting gypped. I'm getting gypped. That's what's happening right here. Oh, what did I do? I'm sorry, Rome. Alright, yeah, it's okay. We'll skip on the watermill for now. Getting another luxury resource would be good. We'll boost our yields. Rome? This deal's getting worse every day. 35? That sounds good. Alright, okay, that's not fantastic. We're basically paying 1 gold per turn. Can we get away with 1 gold per turn? That's a bit cheaper. Okay, and if I give you $5, would you also accept that? See, it's not equivalent, because I think the AI values gold per turn less than gold up front, which makes sense, because, you know, if you declare war on the AI, they'll be like, ah, the gold's all gone. Alright, fine. I'll accept this deal. Many thanks. I think I just got gypped. We're making... I mean, that's basically 1 gold's worth of production per turn, because we're making so much gold right now. So, it's no biggie. Let's go over here. And... okay, Sparta has just finished the Acropolis for extra cultures. We can make the amphitheater. It's fairly quick to build. We can also build the Great Library. Honestly, not a huge fan of the Great Library in Civ 6. In Civ 5 was amazing because you could get a free technology when you build it. But in Civ 6, it just provides boosts to all ancient and classical era technologies. And the big problem with the Great Library is that by the time you get it in recorded history is like the butt end of the classical era. So you're already kind of all the way through the classical... You're already through the ancient and the classical era, which it tends to boost anyway. So I've never seen this be very good. Because, you know, you can see I have all the ancient era texts covered. And the... although it says technologies, it doesn't say the inspirations from the civic tree. So if we look there, right, what do I have left to do? I already have astrology. I don't have the sea resource ones. Okay, that's fine. And I just have to build an iron mine and an ancient wall. Seems like a waste, man. No, yeah, it gives you 2 science, the great science point, and 2 great works of writing, which is not bad. The works of writing is certainly useful. But, meh, honestly. I would prefer to build the Hanging Gardens, and that might not be a bad thing to build. We have our settler ready. Let's take a look and see where we want to settle this guy. Now, I've probably built him for a reason. I could build a bit closer to the to this area here, or we could go for this floodplain area over here, which is a very high food area. We could also settle a bit south of Athens. I think what I actually want to do... You know, I may have prematurely swapped out from building settlers. I'm going to build another one. Now, even though we don't have the plus 50% anymore, we're going to change it next turn. And I certainly want to buy some tiles before we end up there. But let us finish this off here. I'm going to have this guy either cross the river or get the promotion. And he's level 1. Okay, so let us move this guy. No, I'm going to have him stand still. And I'm going to have him upgrade. Battle cry. That needs orders. Our scout is ready. Let's have him go this way. And let's have him go over there. We can cross the river next turn. Okay, builder is ready. We're going to have him improve the stone of a quarry for more produzione. Alright, Sparta, let's have you go over here. Now, where exactly would I want to settle? So, it seems like there's some sea resources here, which I can only kind of reach one of. Like, I don't want to settle here. I want to be next to the water to get the water bonus. I could choose to settle in the desert and then commit to building an aqueduct, which may not be bad, but I'm kind of doing that just to ensure I get the iron covered. I don't know how I feel about that. I could settle... I certainly want to pick up the salt. That would be a good thing. So maybe I'll settle over here. I don't know why it wants to be... Oh, there's the horses, right. I just because these are in red, it doesn't mean you shouldn't consider them. You know what? I like the AI's suggestion. I'm going to settle maybe here or here. Seems to be a nice defensible spot here. Let's just go over there and I'll change my mind later. As I always do. Alright, move guy there, move guy there. He needs orders. Warriors on a hill. Let's move him off the hill, even though he's a bit weaker. And let us buy some tiles. Let's see, Eritrea is currently working these 3 tiles. These are fantastic tiles. They're high production. I don't know why I'd want to swap out of them, actually, to be honest. But I would want to purchase towards the coffee at some point. And there's one over there, too. That's interesting. Alright, we're going to buy some tiles. And on this side, we'll probably buy some tiles for Athens. Maybe I'll pick up this fish over here. What are you working right now? Oh, those are some great tiles. I may not have to buy any tiles, but I may buy one more next turn when I have enough money, and then I'll swap out of land surveyors. Okay, that's right. This worker was heading towards the iron to start working it. Oh, shoot! Uh-oh. That barb camp just appeared. Right on the periphery of my range.
He suffers only because he takes seriously what the gods made for fun.
Nice. And we just unlocked the civic that for that wonder that was just completed, so we're clearly way behind in terms of civics, but that's to be expected on deity. Let's go ahead and change our policies up, or we'll do that after we buy one last tile, I guess. I was kind of hoping I'd have the city settled so that I could buy a tile, but it seems like it's not going to happen in time. Do I want to buy any more tiles? I think I'm good. I think I'm good, man. Or maybe I'll buy that horse over there. Yeah, that could be good. I have 3 horses. No, that's silly. Let's not buy any more tiles. Let's save up money. Alright, so change out this policy for more settler production. Yeah, so we can get that guy out faster. Settlers. Boom chakalaka. Yeah, let's do that. Alright, so our worker is in some peril. I don't think... Pretty sure barbarians don't catch them, so we should be fine. Let's have these guys march back together. This guy's going to have to cross the river at some point, so let's do that. Civic complete. Let us focus on... Oh, that's right. If I'm making settlers, Spar is going to be losing population, so I don't think we're going to be hitting that anytime soon. We may just have to hard build that as well. We're not going to be building a camp anytime soon. Let's just hard build it. That's fine. Ooh, great person. Now we can send an envoy too. Okay, great person. What do we have? Probably a scientist or a writer. There it is. Homer! Writing. Alright, so he can produce the Iliad and the Odyssey. Do I have room for Great Works? The fact that I don't have the Great Works tab means we probably don't have room, but I think you can press the W key. There we go, to see all the Great Works. We only have room for 1. which would be in Sparta. We would have to purchase an amphitheater to hold another one. But, yeah, let's pick him up, dude. We'll make the Iliad. Sweet. Okay, he has points immediately. We will tell him to create a great one.
Let me not then die ingloriously and without a struggle, but let me first do some great thing that shall be told among men hereafter.
Meh. The only great thing I'm doing right now is playing Civilization, so boo. Athens is about to grow. I think I want to actually build a settler here too. Ancient walls, meh. Alright, and envoys. Where can we send an envoy to make a difference? We can send to Lisbon to cap that out. We are building Acropolises, so more culture would not be bad. And Mohenjo-Daro's, that would actually be useful for the purposes of, oh wait, no, we can't even do that. I'm like, can I get suzerains to this? No, I can't, because Norway is like 6. No. We could get suzerain of Lisbon, which I remember is the water protection civ, the water protection type, but not very valuable. In terms of districts, I think Athens just has a campus and Acropolis. Sparta has the same, or with a commercial hub. Ephesus has none yet, but is about to build a commercial hub, as we can see. And Eritrea is also at nothing yet. So we have some Acropolises. We can take advantage of the... Even though we won't get the suzerain status, we can certainly benefit from that. So let's do that. Let us send an envoy to Mohenjo-Daro. We can try sending the trade route too. Man, I really wish there was a way to complete this route. 4 turns. You know, maybe I'll not do that, and I'll commit to getting a trade route going on to Mohenjo-Daro from Athens. Yeah, and I'm about to build a commercial hub too, so maybe I can just buy with another trader and then just do it that way. There's planning to be done here. Alright. Geneva has a great bonus. Let's focus on Geneva, and we will try to hit the Eureka for ironworking, which we are actively trying to work on. So let's send one over there, even though it doesn't provide any... Well, you know what? I don't have to send it right now. I'm just going to wait. I mean, there's no reason to send it if I'm not going to hit 3, so I'll just wait patiently, which is something I'm very bad at. Alright, Scout, you go over there. Warrior, can you kill this guy? Ooh. Free XP. Boom, boom. Skull shot. Nice. And 12 culture, which is going to help a little bit for civil service. Oh, those barbarians not giving as much culture as I thought, because you need 137. That's not bad. It's like 10%, right? More or less. Uh-oh. This guy's getting cut off. Alright, Scout, just start healing up. Okay, this guy's over here. He's going to explore in the direction of the barb camp, because it seems like all of the... yeah, see that? They're sort of running out from there. Right, let's go over here. Just explore some more territory over there. Alright, we're going after this barb camp. You are... Wow. Oh, yeah, that's right. You can't do anything else. So I'll skip you. Warrior's going to get beat down on. Let's have you move into this forest here. Can't be attacked by this guy, but this guy can still attack you. Alright, that's right. I did change policies. Okay, good. Your delegate Alethea learned that Norway has denounced the evil deeds of France. Où est la France? Où are they? Alright. More housing. That's right. Athens is getting close to its cap. But that should be fine, because we're going to be building a settler there. Eritrea could build a settler in 6 turns, but I may want it to build another commercial hub, just because there's no great spots for a... Honestly, there's no great spots for anything. I know this spot is going to be the industrial hub, or this one over here, because there's 2 quarries that are going to be next to each other. We can build the Acropolis there, and that's the... one of the slight downsides is... Oh, I remember what I wanted to do now. I had that worker there so I could clear the forest, so I could then build the Acropolis. I'm so dumb. Alright, well... I want to improve the stone, so... But man, those are really good tiles. It's a 2-2. Alright, we're gonna put off the Acropolis, and encampment is dumb. This is what happens when you play Civ in, like, spurts. Alright, I'm just gonna build a blank commercial hub. It's not fantastic, but we get the trade route, and... oh, we could... oh my god. That's why I had land surveyors, too. I'm so dumb. Alright, can I change civics? No, it's gonna cost me money. Alright, we'll just buy that. I'm such a noob. 2 envoys. Oh, that's... did we... wait, what? Oh, we finished, yeah. Theology gives you an envoy. That's what we have to. Alright, well, in that case... Geneva, what do you need? Eureka for... okay, so... we could put one there. Alright, you know what? Lisbon doesn't have a quest. I'm gonna give one to Lisbon, just to get the, super duper money for the, commercial hub stuff. And... I have 2 more... Jerusalem's useless. I don't have any holy sites, so there's no reason to send them stuff there. Carthage is pretty good, actually. Carthage's suzerain bonus is your encampment districts count as commercial hubs for the purposes of giving you extra trade routes, which is nice. So I may just feed them one as well. But certainly we'll feed one to Geneva too. Alright, let's just do that now, before I change my mind. Alright, let's go clear this encampment. Get some sweet, sweet loot. And Builder is fine. Barbarian Scout's kind of scary, but he's not that scary. Let's have you move there. Okay, Rider is going to be waiting for a while. How much does it cost to build an MP? Oh, 270, that's a lot of money. Alright, you're just going to stand here and admire the Acropolis and do nothing while we wait for it. Alright, so partnerships will finish next turn. This guy is not going to attack, because that's dumb. This guy's getting surrounded. He's getting dolbied, man. He's getting surround sounded, yeah. We're not going to do that, though. He's going to go there. It seems like we have enough over here. We're going to go there, we're going to go there, and then we're going to stop. Warrior will explore the darkness. We're going there. And we'll do next turn. Okay. Just going to do a quick sound check here. Everything seems good. Alright. Please wait. Ah! Do you have enough XP to level up? Nope. You're at 6 of 7. A little bit scary. Medieval era!
There is no easy way to train an apprentice. My 2 tools are example and nagging.
Cute. Alright. So this guy is going to keep running away. Let's go this way. At least we can explore before he dies. Ephesus needs more housing to keep growing. That's right. Pretty big city. And they just finished the commercial hub. Ooh, very nice. That's right. I had that all planned out. Because it's also next to a mine. That seems like a great choice. We could also build settlers. I'm just getting a little bit worried about running out of space. But we have this whole map here to play with. So I think we should build a settler. Don't you? Increase trader capacity from the extra thing. And by thing, I mean commercial hub. So our plan was to trade with Geneva, which will require building a trader thingy, and that can be done in Eritrea, which we can purchase with money, gold. All right, so we're gonna do that. Trigger an inspiration for feudalism, and construct an industrial zone. That's gonna happen very soon, so that's good. All right, so this guy is going to go there. This settler is going to head over. God, that's a trek over there, ain't it? Let's go over here. There's some great salt over here, and salt is not bad. Not quite as good as in Civ 6, Civ 5, I mean. Salt was considered the uber mensch resource, but here it's kind of meh. Let's go ahead and make a quarry. And the scout is being cut off by a silly warrior. Let's have him go here. Over there. And let's do the research. The research is going to be education. Not a bad choice. Certainly want to get banking at some point. We need to get banking. We'd want to unlock education. Let's do that. Yeah, this is a very peaceful game. I mean, our neighbors are really far away. I mean, Norway will probably head over here, but we got the whole continent to play with. This is good. All right, what place is this? This is Sparta, right? Another settler? Tempting. I'll do it. Or we could build a trader and not have to spend money. Let's get a trader going on. Okay, cross the river. Ah! Foil you triple... Wow! I'm getting a Cairo vibe from this place. Look at all these rivers heading out from the water. Okay, scout is done. Because he's zocked in. That's a zone of control. Okay, builder, you will keep waiting for eons. Alright. Next turn. Theocracy. Enjoy the Pecorino Romano, the finest salted sheep's milk cheese. Oh, I love me some salted sheep's milk cheese, baby. Yeah, sure, why not? Did I send you a delegation too? I met him a long time ago, and I've sent him one, and he hasn't sent me one since. Douche. Alright, open borders. Yep. Oh, hey, maybe I can get some... No, she's probably not going to talk to me. What would you give me for open borders? Really? That's it? That's sad. Okay, what would you give me for that? Oh my gosh. That's dumb. How about straight up gold? It's probably like 30, 35. No? Really? Huh. I mean, I'm fine with you giving one per turn, but how about a bit of money too? You know? Like 5. Really? What a scumbag. Alright, fine, you can have my open borders. It's not like your tourism's gonna take over me, right? Silly Geralda. Every little bit helps. Alright, so Egypt is now in the Renaissance era. So we are an era behind, and Egypt is just rushing ahead in terms of civics. That's fine. It's actually kind of easy to get to the... No, I take it back. It's easy to get to Renaissance era with the tech tree, because you can kind of hug the top tree and get to cartography. By just following the ship lines, you can basically jump from classical to Renaissance, which is funny. But yeah. All right, trader's done. Let's keep pumping out settlers. I'm gonna have this trader go to Eritrea for the intent purpose of trading with Geneva, which I hope I can do. I hope I did that right. Okay. You continue standing still. Builder has one more charge. I will have him improve the fish. What does improving fish do? Fish. I mean, I know it's a bonus resource, but what do I get from improving it? +1 food. So it would be a super food tile. What are you working? Working these tiles? Oh, you're working that crappy tile over there? Alright, let's bump up the culture. Pump up the culture. Let's have you go there. So we can cross this way. Warrior will keep going that way. Although we're kind of doing double duty with these guys. Whatever. Cool. Let us save up for the amphitheater, which we should be able to build in 2 turns' time. Trading post complete with Jakarta. Excellent. So we can use the trader to trade with not Geneva. Probably Mohenjo-Daro.
The taxpayer. That's someone who works for the federal government, but doesn't have to take the civil service examination.
I guess we all work for the federal government in some capacity. Meritocracy, a fantastic policy. It really is. That's I think what I'm seeing right now is like 5 or 6 culture, because we have about 5 or 6 districts. That's 20% increase. That's pretty damn good. And alliance, meh. We might be able to. I don't think anyone likes us enough to form alliances with, so we'll probably have to pass on that. We can ditch the +1 production, although it's great for now. Let's see. Anything I want to do here? The Kinners is also nice, but I think we're okay in that respect. Choose Civic. Let us focus on Divine Right. We're not getting the boost. We're not building holy sites, so we'll just have to skip on that. But we want to certainly upgrade our government type. Even though Monarchy is very military heavy, it's just more slots is better. So let's go for the 2. And getting Monarchy done means we'll get the boost to castles as well, which is nice. So let's stay on target. All right, you are continuing to stand still. Scout, you are going to go up this way. I guess I'll have you go this way. Alright, go take the hill. Increases your sight range. Oh. Shoot that. Promotion available. Alright, it seems like we cannot reach Geneva from here. So, whoops. We can reach Jerusalem, which is very meh. And Jakarta is just more money, though. Okay, so if I'm here, it means I cannot reach Mohenjo. No, Mohenjo's over there. Hang on. Mohenjo's over there. I might be able to reach them from Athens, but I think I have another trade route here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to send it over to Athens. Let's send this guy to Athens. Man, losing 7 gold just to finish the city doesn't seem worth it. No, we could send it to Jerusalem with the intention of building trade posts to reach Geneva. No, that's like the complete opposite direction. I should probably found a city here. That should be a priority. Let's do that. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. I'm just going to Jerusalem just so we can build a road so we can focus on that. So let's just do that. Not a fantastic use of resources, honestly, but we do have suzerain status. We could hire their units, I guess. Meh. Alright. We are... Looks like we're like 7 turns away from another envoy, so we can certainly cap Geneva. Alright, finish off the builder with that charge. Divine Right, we're good. Okay, so settler is in place. Do I want to settle here? Do I want to pick up land surveyors? But I want to build that. I want to buy the amphitheater so I can get the extra culture. So much stuff to do. All right, I'm gonna settle here. This is a good spot. All right, so first priority, we are going to build the monument. We need to expand as soon as possible. Builder. Yeah. I want it to cap the iron. It seems like it's going to be some time before that happens. Let's just get the city going. I will change my mind. Cross, cross. Alright, 2... Yep, everything's been building a settler. Almost everything's building a settler. Do I want to change anything? Well, this is interesting. If we take a look at all of our cities, right, in terms of production, let's see, how do I... Can I collapse this? By the way, huge pet peeve. What the heck is this? How the heck do you have a bloody report screen and not be able to sort the different categories? What? Like, if I want to find the city with the highest food, I should be able to click this and then go there. What the heck, man? Alright, so it seems like production is pretty high. Corinth is a new city. Taking out that policy with the extra production would basically cut its production in a third, But the benefit is we would be making 7 more culture per turn. Is there a way to see how many districts are in each city without having to click on it? I don't think so. I'd have to kind of go for each one and do that. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 culture. It wasn't 6, it was 5. You know what? Let's do it. And boom. There we go. Very nice. Okay, I think we'll just go next turn. Wait. 2 of 3. Didn't we get another trader? Am I missing something? Choose a route. Oh, hey, this guy is available. Huh. No, I just moved him, that's why. Okay. Whoops. Alright, turn 52. Coming into turn 53. Oh, Norway's getting all up in this right here. I may start thinking about building walls if this keeps happening. Oh, shoot! Did I forget to move this guy? Uh-oh. No! Such silliness. Oh god, they caught up with me! They found me! I've been found! Alright. Looks like that guy just ran away. Let's upgrade you. Looks like you're going to be on defense, so I'm going to have you get the garrison one just to increase, to double your the boost from that. For a great person, I think it's a scientist. Very good. Oh, this guy's amazing. So, this is probably one of the coolest great scientists out there. You can basically keep him around, and he acts as a like a medic, basically. He provides extra healing to guys next to you. But if you trigger his ability, not only do you get a Eureka for 1 random tech in Medieval or Renaissance, but also your wounded units basically heal for +5 for the rest of the game. Which is amazing! Alright, Enlightenment. Very good, very good. That's a pretty late term Renaissance one right there. Alright, let me just be careful. Do I want to boost? Do I want to do a boost now, or do I want to do anything in my turn before I boost? No, I think we're good. Alright, let's just do this. Retire. Stirrups! What was the one for stirrups? I think it was have feudalism unlocked. Yeah, that was going to be some time. Alright, that's okay. That means we can focus that down. Okay, settler, where are you going? Keeping in mind the Norwegians over there. This seems like a fantastic spot. Let's go there. Let's go there? Look at all this coffee. Coffee is reached by nothing. Okay, if we go here, we can reach the deer. And these mountain spots, which are fantastic. I'm tempted to go down here. Let's go there. Alright, I think you will build 1 more settler? Yeah. Why not? Alright, scout will go this way. We'll cross the river. This scout, let's go this way a little bit before we do anything else. Alright. 6 for ideal terrain and defense, fortified defense. Wow. He's on a hill and he is fortified, so it's gonna take a bit away from that. I'm gonna attack with this guy first. It's like that scene from 300 where they're gonna drive into the water. How thematic. I don't know what your profession is, but my profession is... Wait, what? This can reach Mohenjo? How the... Oh, that's right. Right. I was thinking Mohenjo was up there for some reason. Yeah, do the thing. Cool. So now we have the extra culture in the Acropolises, which is nice. Should be updated next turn. We should be like at 43 or 44. And I think we're good. Oh no, hang on. I want to buy the Acropolis, the amphitheater. So let's do that. Boom. And wakey wakey. Stop admiring the Acropolis and get to work, Homer.
For a friend with an understanding heart is worth no less than a brother.
Oh. Okay. Where did I send you to? I think I wanted you to go over there. You should be fine, right? There's no barbs. That's what happens when I'm not paying attention, though. That warrior by that marsh over there got completely wrecked. I believe you're working this tile. Yeah, because it's 3 production. Alright.
The purpose of education
should boost it.
Is to replace an empty mind with an open one.
True that. Okay. Let's just go up here. That's right. Lots of rainforest, kind of hard to do. I want to attack this way so I can cross the river back to Athens. Man, you got some muscles there for one of the guys over like that. Military tactics complete. Very good. We could knock that tech out real quick. But it is an end line, and we just get pikemen, which I believe would be the end of our... Yep, they upgrade to pikemen, so we could certainly boost them that way. I might hold off on that a little bit. Stirrups. We could... No, I'm trying to get the boost for that. Well, we're about to adopt Divine Right next turn, so we can start with castles and get that squared away. What do we need for banking? Oh, yeah, that's right. We have the boost. May as well do stirrups. Okay.
The Pantanal is the most complex intertropical alluvial plain of the planet, and perhaps the least known area of the world.
I bet you it took Sean Bean like 5 tries to say this properly. Alluvial? Intratropical alluvial? I take it back. Sean Bean's a smart guy. I'm sure he could figure that out. Goody hut! Let's cap that. You know, I'm gonna go a bit further up the river. Warrior will go this way. Another goody hut. Oh, goody goody. Alright. You're done shooting dudes. You go to sleep. 100 gold. I don't think we can buy anything with that. Next turn we can buy a builder, though, somewhere. Probably in a new city we found eventually. Or we could save for... God, these things are so expensive. We're making 50 Gs a turn, which is amazing, but... Wow. Where's all that money coming from, anyway? From Sparta. Sure. Wow. Really? Holy smokes. I don't see it. Is it the commercial hub? Which, by the way... Oh, 11. What? How am I making so much? Does this include trade routes heading to my city? Routes to my... Yeah, no one's trading with me, dude. Interesting. Oh, I guess I just probably have all the buildings built. Do I? Do I actually? No, I don't have a market. What the heck? How is this so good? Did I really have this all planned out? I mean, I know it's the +2 from the river and the district and all that, but jeez. Alright, I take it back. I am a smart guy. Maybe it's Jakarta. Oh yeah, that's what it is. It's the city. It's the city states. Yeah. Yeah, Rome. This guy knows what's up. He's all like, dude, you're like a huge empire, man. I'm impressed. Well, that's good. That means he should be... Really? That just makes me sad. Oh.
I conclude then this point touching upon the power of kings with this axiom of divinity. That is, to dispute what God may do is blasphemy. So it is sedition to dispute what a king may do.
There's multiple quotes for each well, some techs and some civics. The other one for this one is a Monty Python quote, which I like a lot. It's basically the Tim Chapman saying, "Women lying around in ponds is no basis for a means of government." I thought that was cute. So we can now get the monarchy rolling, which is very nice. But to do so, we would have to lose out on economic policy. So let's take a moment to see what our settler status is. We just built another settler over here. Oh, hey. I think that was... No, I think that was just what was there. So anytime you hear that, that means barbarians have spawned somewhere. And the big thing with Civ 6 is it doesn't tell you where they are, so you have to look around a little bit to figure that out. And because we've explored so much, it could be there. They could have just appeared there. I don't see them nearby, which is important. That's the most important thing, to see where they have spawned. I think we're okay. I'm just going to have you... I'll give you your promotion. Who are we next to? We're next to Norway. I don't know if they're going to be using horsemen or not. Let's just go for the +5 versus cavalry. These are anti-cavalry units anyway, so we're just sort of shoring up on that. Alright, let's plan long-term. I want to build a triangle of farms here. Farms are very good to build in triangles next to each other because the feudalism social policy, or civic, I should say, makes it so that farms adjacent to each other give food. Now, this feudalism is really crappy to start off with, where it's every 3 farms next to a farm give +1, but that decreases to +2. That increases to +1 for every 2 farms, and then +1 for every single adjacent farm in the late game. So, planning to build lots of farms next to each other is amazing. I don't think I have much else to do but work on feudalism. So let's go over here, and this is a 1-1, not fantastic. Ooh, my bad. I should have gone there. That's no big deal. Cross and build next turn. Okay, great person. What do we have? Ooh, great merchant. Excellent. Gain 50 faith. Grants 1 free copy of the luxury resource on this tile to your capital. Huh. Seems kind of crappy, honestly. We don't really need that much faith. I mean, it's nice to recruit in late game and for building national parks, but I don't think we're gonna do that. I don't know. Let's just get them. Oh, we do get a boost, which is nice. Alright, so we obviously want to get a luxury that we're not going to be getting anytime soon. So coffee is obviously ruled out because we have tons of it. Spices could be interesting. As could silver, because silver's in this desert over here, and we're not going to be getting anytime soon. And there's some silver over here, which is easier to get to. We could get the fur, although we might sell there. Diamonds, we might get that eventually. Let's get a silver. I don't see myself settling here anytime soon, so let's just go after that. Okay, Sparta is ready. Well, I really gotta keep track of my settlers here. This guy's getting close to the salt. I might actually just settle there. I don't know. I change my mind so often. That's a pretty crappy spot. Let's go over here. There's some rice action going on and some fur. This is tundra. It's not fantastic, but there is a lot of food, and yeah, we'll just make it happen, I guess. All right, what do we have here? We have Sparta. Sparta is. Are we gonna make another settler? Oh, I think we're gonna actually. Petra. I guess this would be Petra. No, I'm not committing myself to a Petra. That's silly. Alright, industrial zone. How would I build it? We got +2 here, which is nice. We are +2 amenities. We're good on that for a while. I think in terms of amenities, we're good across the board. Yeah, everyone's happy. Happy, happy, happy. Alright, industrial zone. Let's get that cracking. Right there. Yes! Scout has met Stockholm. And no one has met them yet. Wow. We really have this continent all to ourselves. That's crazy. Alright, so Stockholm is interesting. They provide +1 for Great Point persons of every type. And even though they give the example of the Great Writer, Great Artist, and Great Musician for Theater Squares, which are acropolis for us, it is every single type. So this is the great one to get, but again, we're competing in other respects. Send the trade route. Wow, everyone wants a trade route. Just can't get enough of that, though. Okay. Long turn. Let's go ahead and swap over to Monarchy. Castles is boosted. And Monarchy's benefits is +2 housing in a city with medieval walls, which is nice. And probably the best part about Monarchy is 20% bonus influence points. This is huge. This is, if you count in the fact that you're making 5 a turn, you get the +2 with that. You're looking at a lot of extra influence. You have basically 7. Right, because 5 + 2 is 7. And then 20% on top of that is another, well, it's 0.2 for each one. That's going to be an extra 1.4. So you're looking at 8.4 per turn, which is nice. So solid all around. Meritocracy, I think I'm going to stick... No, I don't want to do that. I want to change to the settler one, because we're building lots of settlers, so we'll stick with that. Let us grab... We don't have a lot of military units, so this is not fantastic, but it will save a bit of money. We do have scouts still working around, so we could get survey just for the extra XP. We could focus on building defensive buildings, but I could just hold off on that right now. I think for now I'll just get the passive stuff, and then I'll focus on the active stuff when I want to actually build a military. The 100% towards defensive buildings is fantastic for walls, which we'll want to build at some point. And the amenity is fine for the extra economic benefits, I guess. I think the last one I want to get will be the double... Yeah, let's just stick with that for now. At some point, we'll have to focus on getting an actual military out. Alright, military training complete. Or the boost is complete. What? When did we build the encampment? Huh? I'm confused. Wait. What? Did I miss something? How did I get that? Did I build an encampment? No. Huh. Maybe it's a... I have no idea. Alright. Whatever. We're just going to keep going. Okay, this guy's moved, and we're going to upgrade him with... Well, he's a scout. When did we get rangers? Ranger... I want to actually see the actual class, not the... That's weird, there's two listings. Rifling. Kind of a ways away. The Rangers are really cool. They're... If you follow the right side of the upgrade tree for them, you can create fantastic attack units. But I'm trying to wonder if this guy's going to live long enough to see the day. I'd much prefer to have the left side. Let's get the can see through woods, so we can kind of see over there. And yeah, I think I'm happy. That's going on. Settlers being built. I'm actually going to have you move to Athens so we can take advantage of the boost there. Here, I'm happy with you. Does every city have a military unit in it? Sparta does not. Let's get an archer going on in here. Yeah. Gets to boost the machinery. Good thing I thought of that. Corinth could use one too, but I probably should have built it there. I'll tell you what, I'm going to have you go there, and you go there, so that we can get the Amati boost, and we can see Sparta is now at a whopping plus... What? Civics, yeah, that's the one. 5 minus 3 is 2. I think the civic, so there's a internal like happiness manager who distributes all the amenities out, and I think whenever you get a +1, it automatically does it. So yeah, so you can see everything is at a 2. Athens is actually content. Interesting. We'll change that. Okay, next. Oh yeah, I wanted to see what the whole happiness thing was about with this guy. So yeah, the boost to the respects empires is not that great. So he's gonna be hitting us over time. How's Norway feeling about us? Is he gonna attack us anytime soon? 3, -3. The lack of navy is hurting us, and we're gonna fix that as soon as we can. But alright, you fortify. You have the forest one. Oh shit, those are barbarians. Ah! Alright, get the cover. Just have you stay there. Scout, you're going to head to the top of the map. Ooh, there's a slinger over there. Let's back up. Alright. Just keep track of these things here. Geneva. We'll probably send them an envoy because I don't see them getting... Oh, no, that's right. We're going to get that eventually. I may want to buy tiles to do that eventually. Oh my gosh, there's so many things to do. We do have a builder remaining. So we're going to have him cross the river and build that. There. Can I make the magic happen? Alright, I have a cool idea I'm ready. Ooh. Oh, okay. Now I know what it is. It was the villages that we saw. They're giving us stupid boosts like that. Damn, those are really, really poor boosts. Alright, not the best city in the world, but there is assault, and that is important. And it would provide the sort of long-term longevity of the empire. So this is not going to be a fantastic city in the long run. We just have to accept that. But we're going to settle right here. Yes. You can grab the cow, the cattle. It'll be a pretty poor city, but that's fine. Alright, Pharazos. Again, I have low expectations. I'm going to have you just build a builder. Or we could build an Acropolis. Sure, let's just have this be the long-term goal that you'll eventually have some culture going on, so you won't be a complete waste. So that's fine. Next turn. Could have made that a production. Oh. Well, screw you. You know, I just realized something. That was a huge mistake. I should have made this a freaking industrial zone. Oh man, because there's gonna be two mines here eventually, right? Oh my gosh, that was a mistake. You know what? No, I have to accept it. I didn't think it through. What a wasted opportunity.
Betwixt the stirrup and the ground, mercy I asked, mercy I found.
We'll see if that causes us to lose in the long term. What? Oh, screw you, barbarians. No! Well, that sucks. On the plus side, we can get another trade route and send somewhere else. We don't have to be stuck with them, basically. Alright, so... Oh, jeez. Oh my gosh, we have 2 of them vying for that. I think we have to prioritize that. Alright, you go over there and wait for my go. Castles. So let us work on Well, shipbuilding is really quick. Although it's kind of useless for us. But hey, we do have a city next to the water. That's in Athens. We could start building those at some point, so it would be good to get out of the way. Or we could focus on banking. Guilds is a ways away. Wow. Are we ever going to build 2 markets in the next couple of turns? I don't think so. Getting 4 trade routes is reasonable, though. I think we're building a commercial hub somewhere, so could happen. Let's focus on guilds. And we'll keep the boost in mind. So 8 turns, we can swap out at halfway through. That's fine. Okay, this guy there. We're just gonna stick to the sides. Scout, you keep scouting through the forest. And I think we are done. Okay, we're gonna have a lot of production done next turn, so next turn. We will probably buy a trade route at some point. Hoplite is arrived. We're going to have you fortify. Actually, you know what? We're going to make it a... Oh, what? Oh. Oops. Completing a trade route. Completing a trade route. Very nice, very nice. Rome is trading with China. Ah, so China's in the game and France is in the game. Rome has pillaged an enemy farm with a legion. Okie dokie. Uh-oh. Here they come.
With the advance of feudalism came the growth of iron armor, until, at last, a fighting man resembled an armadillo.
A fantastic policy. And I think, actually, feudalism replaces the Ilkum, which gives you the production boost towards builders. So... if I were smarter, I would have probably picked the policy that I would have picked the builder policy, had a bunch of builders in the queue, and then hit that civic. And at the same time, those builders come out. Suddenly, they go from being a +3 to a +5. They go from having 3 builds to 5 builds each, which would be really amazing. Okay, so here is our plan. Seems like they're approaching. There's not much I can do about that. I'm just going to have the archer slowly whittle that away. I think I should be fine, though, because I don't have a lot of improvements out there. And Sparta has finished the industrial zone, which is good. I think I wanted to start building the workshop ASAP, because more production is just more stuff, more stuff, more stuff, more stuff. So let's have that going on. I think we finished the city-state with that. I think it was with Jakarta, so now we're at 4 of 6. 2 more, we can get even more gold, which is amazing. Certainly want to get ironworking going. Okay, so here is the plan. I want you to go there in the next turn. I'm going to swap from the colonization to the, again, the land surveyors. And you know what? I think at the same breath, I'm going to take out survey. You know what? Let me move all my scouts first, just to be sure. So you are just fortifying. You're in a spot to settle. Very nice. Okay, is this where I want to settle? I think so. Yeah, even though this is a nice tile to work, I certainly want to grab that coffee over there. And the stone. So, and the horse. Yeah, I want to settle here. Roads! All roads lead to snow. Okay, so what is our first production going to be? Well, let us think about our district placement this time. Now, even though this is Yosemite, I probably don't want to build stuff next to it. So, except maybe a campus. I don't know. We'll have to see. Industrial zone. This would be a fantastic industrial zone area, but it is next to Yosemite. I may want to build it here instead, so I'll put off the industrial zone for now. Acropolises can only be built on hills. And unfortunately, the only hill I see is here or there. So I may actually want to buy this tile and make an Acropolis. But having the Acropolis next to the capital is nice too. I could put off building districts and get the builder. Which would mean I want to get the policy that increases the number of builder slots. Or builder construction possibilities. I'm going to have to plan this out, ain't I? Alright. Commercial hub. This is a fantastic commercial hub spot. Let's get an early commercial hub going on. And Actually, let's build it here, because this is a good production zone. Hang on. Alright. I want that to be there. I want that commercial hub. I want that commercial hub. I just want a commercial hub. Oh, but I have to pay money for it. Oh, God. Alright. Let's commit to changing that right now. So, reach the cost of building. I'm still happy with the charismatic leader, and I like all the military policies I have right now. Sure. That's kind of meh. Alright, you know what? I'm going to keep holding off. Let's move our units around first. So scout will go there. With the intention of going there next time. This scout is going to move up north. Although I think we saw barbarians. I got a bit more set over there. That's fine. I'll back you up. I don't want you to die, preferably. Okay, let's put you off for now. I'm going to move the warrior. Ooh, there's a huge mountain range over here. Wow. It's a huge defensible area. Alright, this scout is going to go there. There. Oh, I could have seen more, I guess. Alright, any other units? Okay, let's change the policies now. So, I want land surveyors. And survey says I want the discipline because I'm seeing a barbarian approaching. And then we'll change next turn. Ugh. 40 versus 40. That's not bad. Advantage versus barbarians. Yeah, let's take a shot at these guys. And getting the first hit means they'll be damaged, which means they'll do less damage. That's fine. Alright, we have a trader here. But I'm scared of sending it out from here because of the barbarians. Stockholm is too far away, as is Geneva. As is that. I think Lisbon is a solid choice just because it's nearby. Jakarta is... Where's the route for Jakarta look like? Oh, it's just back that way. I could connect Ferlos to... Nah, it's really piss poor. I can also do Sparta for the extra production, but I actually like the gold. Huh. Actually, you know what? Yeah, I'm fine with this. Let's do Sparta. Because we can get the road going that way. Okay, what are our trade routes? That's right. Okay, let us build a fast produce... No, let's buy the tiles first, before I forget. So we're going to purchase the iron here, so we have to buy that, and then that. And then over here in roads, we will fast purchase this tile. No, that's stupid. Why would I want to buy that tile? I could buy that amazing tile, this tile over here instead, which is like a science and free money. Campus. No. Poor. Just poor all around. Industrial zone, it would be there. It's kind of piss poor, or there and there. You know what? Screw it. Let's get the industrial zone first, because we're going to do a bunch of things here anyway. So I'm going to buy this tile. And then we will build an industrial zone right there. Okay. Any other things I want to purchase? Well, you know what? I'll wait until next turn. And then... oh, shoot. I was going to switch them up. Oh! Can I... Oh, good. I haven't moved on my units yet. Alright. The great merchant has arrived. We're going to use him to get 50 faith and to get a free copy of this in the capital, which will be even more luxuries because we do not have any silver right now, as you can see here. Well, we have a salt and that, and if we do that, we will get more. Now we have... Huh? Maybe not. Maybe it updates next turn. Alright. So let us... So I wanted this so I could swap out the land surveyors. Because you don't want to have land surveyors from turn to turn. You just want to have it for one turn and then swap back out. Even though it means banking will be a little bit off. That's fine. Okay. How are we doing with great people points? Not fighting for Genghis Khan, which is fine. Admiral. I guess Norway doesn't want any more admirals. Engineers. We don't have any industrial zones yet. Seems like other civs are getting them. And Great Merchant, we are certainly beating out a lot of other civs. Great Scientist, I think this is going to be tight, but Emile de Châtelet doesn't seem that fantastic. Yeah, boosts are nice, but I like to get permanent upgrades as well. Seem to be doing great here. Let's do next turn. Let's finish the Hanging Gardens. Guess someone's finally got that done. Yeah. Even though we lost the production from the... Uh-oh! Here they come! Oh, good. He shot that guy.
Those who in quarrels interpose must often wipe a bloody nose.
Nice. Alright. Raid and veterancy is complete. This is great for building encampments quickly. And if you're planning on raiding anytime soon, but I don't think we are. Let us go ahead and focus back on guilds. There's another nice thing about the military training, which is military tradition? No. Oh, we finished that one. Okay, which is an envoy, which is nice. Military tradition is nice because it does give flanking and support bonuses to all combat units, which is nice to have. Let's head this guy back over there and take a shot at the barbarians. And I think with the barbarians coming, I may actually want to build a ancient wall. Now, to assist with the building of the ancient walls, we will change policies around. What I'm going to do is I'm going to swap out land surveyors with the... I think I want the culture again. Yeah. And then we will change that for limes. No, I want to keep that. I'm going to start paying a bit of gold just to get limes, so we can build the walls faster. We may actually swap all our cities to building walls in a bit. Writer and science points I'm still happy with. Let us leave things as they are and press confirm policies, and I am happy, and our culture goes back up by a lot. That's a great policy slot, seriously. Okay. We really need to start getting trade routes out. Okay, so we have 2 envoys. I am about to cap the iron for the boost next turn. Something I've really been putting off for a long time. So there's that. Stockholm, I don't think I'm going to be sending them anytime soon. I'm going to be getting one from them, and that'll be it. So what I could do is I could send 2 to Jakarta to get the next level of that going. Or I could send 2 to Stockholm and get the Great People points going. I actually like that a lot. I may just do that. So I think I'll do that. I'm going to send the 2 to Stockholm. Did I say 2? I meant to say 1. Alright, let's not send any then. Okay. That's fine. Units orders. You fortify. You will... I guess keep going down that way. Scout. There's just barbs up there. I'm gonna have you fortify until you heal. You're gonna go this way. I'll have you cross the river next turn. And I think we're ready for the next turn. Okay. So I'll press next turn, and then we'll put a stop here. Unless that happens. You have met Qin Shi Huang of the Chinese Empire. I'm sure he's saying a lot more than that, but I could be wrong. I don't speak Chinese. Alright, it is an honor to meet you, good sir, and let us exchange information on our capitals. And, before the next turn completes, I'm going to say, hey, take a delegation from me, yeah? They will be treated with the honor they deserve. Excellent. So this guy likes civs that don't try to compete for wonders, and he likes to build as many wonders as possible. He really likes it when he loses out to building a wonder. So he's probably going to be a good friend because we're not planning on building a lot of wonders. That said, this guy's a theocracy. We're not, so he doesn't like us by principle. So that sucks. And I think I want to press next turn. I saw it from there. Okay. Seems like he is over there. And he is the Taoist player? Religion. Yep, it's China. It's China. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Are we getting sieged? Are we gonna get wrecked? It's a good thing I picked up that policy. Alright, let's just do some moves. Actually, no, I'm gonna put a cut here. So it is 180. It's turn 60. Thank you guys all so much for watching. This has been Sid Meier. We've been playing Civilization 6 as Gorgo, Queen of Sparta. And I will see you all for the next video. See y'all later.